Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Kristen from Growing Zone 9B, and I'm letting the puppies out. I had shot a video earlier today and I went to go edit it, and yeah, like the camera didn't catch a lot of the stuff that I wanted you guys to actually see. So we are gonna go over here to our grow bed that I actually got cleaned out. I did the cleaning out of this garden bed over here. I added some, of course, black cow to it, made some amendments because it needed it. This is actually one of my original grow beds. This bed has been here for like ever, and it had some kale, and I could have composted that, but I just threw it out in the yard, and my fiance will run over it with the lawnmower and it'll go back to earth. He has a mulching deck, and so that's what will end up happening. I think today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to broadcast these carrots. I got them from Baker's Creek. Betty, come here. Betty's always got to be in the video. Alright, so as I was saying, I'm going to be broadcasting these just all over because I'm just going to move this around a little bit. Some people use a rake or like a little shovel and kind of push this around, but for me, I'm just using my hands. So really the ideal temperature is between 50 and 75. I was just telling you guys that we've actually been in the 100s. So I kind of chose this space because, as you can see, we've got like a bush or a tree here, and it's tall enough that it's got a lot of good shade. So I'm just gonna sprinkle these in. And then just kind of gently cover that up. So hopefully you guys will help me remember that this section had these in it. My hands are all dirty now. That's what your shorts are good for, right? So this is what we are gonna be putting right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it down here at the end because I've already got this really nice squash. And like I said, we're in the summer and it gets so stinking hot here. So again, I'm just gonna do a little broadcasting, just kind of spreading that in, and hopefully that will also create some shade over here for our carrots. So this bed's not a large bed, but yeah, I think that'll be good. It's a nice day out, actually. It was really breezy earlier today, super breezy, really actually quite cool. Like I said, it's been in the 100s, and it's been crazy weather around here lately. All right, so I've been pulling these beans off the trellis, and my earlier video showed that, except the earlier video got messed up, and so you guys didn't get to see that. But I did want you to have the information from what I was actually growing along the trellis over there in that section. And then for lunch today, this is what we ate. We had this lettuce. It's from Asian Garden to Table. They are actually located right there in Pinellas Park. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I do use, sometimes I go to their website and use their seeds, just because they're they're kind of local for me, and they are from the Florida area, so that's like a really good place to be ordering from because it's local. So that's over here. You can see where I made some cuts, and of course, like I said, we always live by highway. We live by highway, so you guys are gonna get the sounds. I don't live out in the country, unfortunately. So this is what we were picking from today. It was really delicious, very bitter. I find that I feel like, this is maybe just me, that a lot of the stuff that grows really well here are like those bitter greens, and that definitely is a bitter green. It's not sweet. There's a carrot down in here. I love the carrots. Maybe I should pull it. I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, see, you can see the orange down in there a little bit. So that's what we've been doing in the garden. I haven't really been as much out here as I want to be, just because we've been helping my friend move, and I am very grateful to them. They hooked us up with some of their furniture and stuff, and that's awesome. Look at that. That was a pretty sunflower. It still is pretty, but it looks like it's missing part of the top of the... We had some really like violent winds knock some tree limbs down and stuff, but it's beautiful. I love that look. I love that dark red. So that's kind of why I just broadcasted these a few minutes ago, because I just love looking at that in the summer. It just gives us some nice color. I love those sunflowers. I did some transplanting, which is terrible, but here you can see there's some zucchini. You can see where I've been pulling them back. Look, if you look close enough, right there, that's a wormhole. I don't know if you can see that little dot there. That's a stinking wormhole. I really need to find, if somebody has a recommendation, I really need to find something that will save the bees and stop these stupid worms from getting into my veggies here. Just aggravates me so bad. Yeah, see? They just get in there and you can see them. There's a hole in there. Just get in there and just destroy it. And that violent windstorm, see, there's like ants and stuff crawling in and out of there. I need to get in there with a pair of scissors, and I'm gonna have to clip that out because those are all broken, and it just creates a nice little tunnel for them to start laying their eggs and doing crazy stuff like that. All right, so y'all know that I have these Sweet 100s. I love them. They're beautiful. I mean, I should have gotten the arched trellis, the arched cattle panel in here, and I didn't. You can see where that squash broke off too. There's worms. I'm going to end up pulling that out. Yeah, you can definitely see the holes in it. Look, there's a hole there, a hole there. These worms are just killer in Florida. They will destroy your plants. But you can see the tomatoes are still beautiful. They're cascading down. I have never seen anything produced like this in my life. And we just ate this with our salad at lunch a few minutes ago. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. It's just become the tomato jungle, and I have no problems with that. I got some of that lettuce over there. Like I said, it was a little bit bitter, but that's all right. And I got some of those tomatoes. You can still see we have some romaine going on, so we've been utilizing that romaine lettuce. We're really starting to kick up that heat. Like I said earlier, it was about 100 degrees, and that's just, you know, earlier this week, so that's just maddening. I mean, we're just getting so hot down here. We normally didn't hit the hundreds until probably, I would say, at least May, which it just seems to have come on a little bit earlier. Here's that where I said to pick those armpits out. You need to get those out. So this is eaten up, as you can see. I wish I would have gotten a video of it. We had tomato hornworms out here. They had babies on them, and well, while I tell you to love animals, that's not really what I consider an animal. So that went to Jesus. They went on to heaven and they had babies attached to them, and I'm so sorry, but I could not do it. So I need to eat, and this is my vegetable garden, and unfortunately they're a pest to me. They're not something you want to keep around in the garden. Oh, because like I said, it's so stinking hot here. So yeah, I think that's the Tennessee, I think it's called Tennessee sweet potato squash. Look, butterfly. Hopefully you guys can see that butterfly. It's a monarch butterfly. That's one of the good things about growing, is that you quite often get a lot of butterflies and bees. At least I do, so I'm excited to be able to see that and hanging out over here. I have some more sunflowers in the bed over here in my tomato jungle because I love sunflowers and it helps to keep our bees happy. And then, like I said, you guys can still see that I've got quite a bit of tomatoes just coming up. So, and I just had some for lunch, so I've been clearing this out almost like on the daily. I mean, literally every day I'm coming out here and I am just eating from the garden. I still haven't pulled this kale out. Look, it's like sad, it needs to be pulled out. So that's what we're doing. I think this weekend, because I just haven't had the time to really focus on getting done what we need to get done, because like I said, I've been helping my friend move. I did revamp that bed over here in the back because I told you guys I didn't know if it's Grazon. I don't know what the heck was going on with that bed, but it was definitely not good. So I added some black cow to it. I scraped off that top layer. Let me adjust you guys. Yeah, so I scraped off that top layer, and we added some black cow and some amendments to it to hopefully help that soil get better. I mean, if it's Grazon, it's Grazon. We're just gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, what a mess. I just like to come out here and just like figure stuff out on my own. I was gonna make a call and have that ground tested, but I just, like I said, I've been so busy with my friend and just getting our house, you know, back in order from helping them move and stuff like that. So I do have this really pretty wildflower. I don't know what it is, but I got a couple of them, so I'm gonna show you. Isn't that cool? It's like just random and sad. It's sad because it's by itself, but I have one over here too. So there's like two of them. They don't really have a smell. See, there's one right there too. I don't know what that is, but I really like it. It's some type of wildflower, I think, just growing randomly, which is super cool. This is an edible hibiscus. We need to clean up around there. Like I said, we haven't been home to really focus on it, but you can actually pull this out and you can peel off the green off the bottom. You see, like that, and you can eat it. Yeah, not too shabby, kind of sweet. See, you can eat it. Yo, that one's much sweeter. Tastes like candy. Yeah, it's beautiful. Most people don't know that about hibiscus. And you know, you can grow them pretty much anywhere, like down here in the south at least. Like, they're just prolific, like, and beautiful. They have so many flowers on it. You can probably dry those flowers out and make a nice herbal tea with it. All right, guys, so airplane. We often have airplanes that are flying over, whether they're commercial or private. Unfortunately, that's what we just have a lot of. We just have a lot of air traffic. So little Smalls is out here with me today, hanging out, doing his thing. Snuggie, you go boy. Smalls, aka Snuggie, is a sweet boy. I love having him out here in the garden with me. All right, so it looks like we got those carrots planted, so yay for us. Thank you, Baker's Creek, for the free seeds. I'm hoping that they'll work in the summer here. We're gonna give it a nice try. And then we planted these. Obviously, I ripped the top off when I was planting them. And then, like I said, so for lunch, we had the Asian garden to table lettuce. And then I have been fermenting these and just eating them fresh off the vine. So I'm excited about that. So life is good, y'all. Make sure that you're getting out there, you're growing, because you know, you need to know where your food comes from first and foremost. We talk about that all the time. I talk about that with my clients on the mental health side, and then I talk about it with you guys. So this is just reiterating that I practice what I preach, that you got to stay healthy, know where your food comes from, love one another, and be good to animals, be kind. So until next time that you guys come out and join me in the garden, I will see you soon. Be good.